owner Jerry Jones came out, told the Fort Worth Star-Telegram he can play with that injured toe. He can play with the soreness and the combination of those things. I see nothing that led us to believe that he could not. So, obviously, Jerry Jones thought that Marian Barber, who was out with that dislocated pinky toe, should have been in the ball game. All right, you're a former general manager. How does it work? How does the process? If he didn't know, then how was Marian Barber not in the game?
Well, of course, he's in a unique situation because he's the owner / general manager, which is a little bit of a different situation than I was in. But I will say this. The thing that is important here is when it comes to things like a toe, can he play, can he not play, those have to be doctors' decisions. If they're coaches' decisions or general manager decisions and somebody gets hurt severely, cost them a career or maybe worse, then, of course, it would fall right back on that guy. And you know what? That's why you have the medical people. That's why you have trainers. That's why you have doctors. That's why you pay them all that money to come in and make decisions on people just like this. I'm sure this decision was made by a doctor somewhere along the line that said, you know, we either can't inject it, he can't play with the pain, he's going to be unable to protect himself, and therefore he can't play.
But you know what? When you got your general manager or your owner coming out basically saying he can play with that injured toe, it sounds like a little bit of questioning of the guy's toughness, and I don't know anyone who would
not that guy.
Marian Barber's toughness, the way he plays the football game. So could this lead to more problems?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, you don't want to mess up certain things, and you don't want to call out certain people. And one of the people you don't want to call out is Marian Barber. You know what he brings to the table. The guys love playing for him. The offensive line loves blocking for him. To question his toughness really just speaks to just the dysfunction of this team. If you're a team that's going to be a team and be a cohesive unit, you can't be the owner / general manager calling out a guy who's really a popular guy in the locker room because of how he plays, because of how he is as a professional. Marian Barber, I'm sure if he felt that he couldn't play, and if there was a discussion between the doctors, it seems to me that Jerry Jones should be talking to the doctors. It seems that he's calling out his own medical staff into whether or not they actually did the right treatment for Marian Barber, not getting him ready to play this game. Tassar Choice had a fantastic game, 88 yards rushing, outstanding job as far as, you know, in the passing game too. It just wasn't about the running game. It was about the other things that were happening, turning over the football for one.
I think too. I think when you watch Wade in the press conference, you could sense a little bit of walking on eggshells.
Yes.
You know, he's a little bit concerned. That team appears to be very fragile right now, and I think they're being very careful not to call somebody out or make somebody angry. You know, or tomorrow morning you're going to read it in the paper, and it's not going to be pretty.